Welcome to Third Hour Science. Today is April 14th, 2020. We continue to work on Lesson 3.2, Insect Reproduction and Life Cycle. Today I'm going to talk about metamorphosis. So an insect's life cycle is not always like ours. It's not even like a plant's. When animals are born, they're small versions of adults. When babies are born, they're small versions of adults. Plants, too, are small versions of larger plants. Insects can look very different than adults. In fact, they look like different creatures. These insects will go through a transformation. This transformation is called metamorphosis. There are three types of metamorphosis. I'm going to talk about our chart today that is in our reading. The types of metamorphosis. There are some insects that have none. They don't have a metamorphosis. The only difference between adult and larvae, the young and the non-adult insects, are its size. These are the characteristics. When they have no metamorphosis, it occurs in the most primitive insects. Newborn insects look like a tiny version of an adult. Examples would be the silverfish, firebrats, and springtails. So an incomplete morphosis characteristics are, there are three stages: the egg, the nymph, and adult. They are called young, or the young are called nymphs, usually similar to adult. Growth occurs during the nymph stage. Wings then appear as buds on nymphs or early forms. When last molt is completed, wings expand to full adult size. These would include the dragonflies, grasshoppers, mantids, cockroaches, and termites. So the third type is a complete metamorphosis. And those characteristics include stages. This is actually the stage that most insects undergo. Stages of the life cycle include the egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Those are the four stages. You'll need to know those. Each stage looks different from the others. The immature and adult stages have different forms, they have different behaviors, and they live in different habitats. Immature form is called larvae. It remains similar in form, but increases in size. Larvae usually have chewing mouth parts, even if adult mouth parts are sucking ones. At last larval stage of development, insects form into pupa. It does not eat or move. During the pupa stage, wing development begins. Afterwards, adult emerges. That would include the butterflies, moths, flies, ants, bees, and beetles. The lesson summary: insects can reproduce rapidly. Metamorphosis describes how insects transform from an immature form into an adult. It can be part of the insect life cycle. So the next thing that I had attached to our reading was a word search on personality. I don't know if you had a chance to do yours. I got mine done. They're kind of fun. Hope you found all your words. That concludes today's lesson. Do your reading, watch your videos, and have a good day.